Yo, what's up, Manny? Can you hear me? Manny. Yo, can you hear me? What's up, Manny? Let's play video games. I can use my iPhone or I can use my PlayStation. Yeah. Is it on my wrap app? Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that unless I get a computer and some blank disk. Yeah, you can open it. Water? What job is it? Oh yeah, come over. What are you doing? I'll be here. Yeah, please. Yeah, I'll record you and I'll be able to send it to wherever you want. Like your Facebook or wherever. YouTube. SoundCloud. SoundCloud's a little harder, but I can still upload the song to SoundCloud. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you whenever you come. There you go. Sounds like a jet. We gotta go.
You got the mic. Relocating. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm spectating. I'm gonna play. Dale, basta. Back in the days I did work. Minimum wage, we gon' work. Clap at the steel, this shit gon' hurt. Out in the field, you put me work. Fucking my money, you get murked. Fucking on a snow bunny with your tight little skirt. Fuck around and have your ass on a t-shirt. Nigga, if you broke, gon' sell you some dope. Nigga, if you broke, gon' sell you some dope. Nigga, if you broke, gon' sell you some dope. Chain on my neck, as you know, I'm a pro. All my nigga gang, they'll kick in the dope. You fuck around my clique and get your dome split, bitch. Came up out that block, all I know is sell it dope. If you're feeling, let me know. Life in prison kinda slow. I'ma sell it out the bomb bed. Told that nigga you gotta go. We gon' bomb pills, I see you in the hole. Nigga, if you broke, gonna sell you some dope. Got it, guy.
is a tourniquet. You apply it high and tight. You turn the windlass to stop the bleeding, and it will hurt, but it will save your life. Ow! This is a tourniquet.
Shalom. I have a question for you. A Houston resident just made $3,000 by cleverly using a 3D printer to take advantage of a gun buyback event. In an effort to get more firearms off the streets, the government set up a no-questions-asked buyback program where people could turn in their guns for a reward between $50 and $200.
$50? Yeah, because, for them, at that point in time, they may need $50 for whatever reason.
A clever local saw this opportunity and 3D printed 200 or so ghost guns and traded them in for a healthy profit. To make matters worse, he posted about his exploits on social media, which caused other opportunistic printing enthusiasts to join in and also turn in plastic guns for cash. In all, the program cost over $1 million and was successful in removing about 200 pounds of 3D printing filament from the streets of Houston. The mastermind of the scheme, who wanted to remain anonymous, said he didn't do it for the money, but rather to demonstrate just how silly the program was to begin with. A Houston resident just made $3,000 by cleverly using a 3D printer to take advantage of a gun buyback event. In an effort to get more firearms off the streets, the government set up a no-questions-asked buyback.
Let's open our Bibles back to Matthew 24. Matthew 24 is Jesus Christ's message on the end of the world, and it is so comprehensive. He draws from nearly every portion, both Old and New Testament revelation. A lot of it is amplified.
video, I'm going to be going over how you can get easy wins in Fortnite Zero Build and Chapter 4. So I'm going to be going over a good place to land if you want to avoid conflict, how you want to play throughout the game, what items you want to carry, and what augments you want to choose. As always, if you guys do find this video helpful and informative, remember to give a like, subscribe if you like some more, and comment down below what you think your biggest weakness or what you've struggled with most so far in Chapter 4. So where we're going to be landing is actually going to be this frozen dock over here. I feel like as far as underrated spots go, or spots that you can kind of go to, not really get the most traffic off spawn, but still get like a decent amount of loot and set yourself up to well potentially win a game.
For the last 3 days, I've been playing as United Kingdom, and you know what? Peace period is over. I'm going to attack Germany before they do something stupid in Europe.
Earth is home to around 1 billion trees that belong to over 60,000 species, and they live on every continent but Antarctica. And while they may seem extremely vulnerable to environmental changes, seeing as they can't get up and leave when the climate no longer suits them, trees have actually been around for close to 400 million years. They've survived all 4 extinction events that they've been around for, and their ability to break down rocks, create soil, and siphon carbon dioxide from the air and replace it with oxygen is what made our planet habitable for Fortnite. However grateful foresters, poets, and lumberjacks might be for their presence, trees have always been a bit difficult to understand. When it comes to finding similarities between trees and animals, there's not a lot to work with. Trees are immobile, don't have blood or limbs.
Talent comes in different shades. The 21-year-old Chizaba Amalu with little education, who's the name?
His innovation is like the What makes a truly world-changing invention? There are many contenders for the most significant invention of the 20th century. Now today, whilst we can see the usefulness of having billions of transistors all working together in modern CPUs and memory, there was a time not long after the transistors being developed, and even the people who made them What is school for? Feel free to call me slow, but I spent 16 years going to school, and I still don't know. And when I finished, I didn't know how to do my own taxes, purchase a home, or...
Therefore, consider carefully how you listen. Whoever has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even what they think they have will be taken from them. God has a plan, a purpose, and a goal for your life. It's more than just going to church on Sundays for an hour. You shouldn't ask God.
Hello, mortals. The brain utilizes fear as a mechanism to avoid danger. Did you hear a weird noise outside your room at night? You better be scared, else whatever made that noise could kill you if you're not prepared. Scared of speaking in front of a lot of people, you should, as embarrassing yourself could mean getting rejected by your tribe and being left alone to die. These are cases of rational fear, where you get to analyze what makes these...
What my grandfather told me? You'll get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to know this. You'll get successful as the motherfuckers you talk to know this. What I mean is, if you spend your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can you offer? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation?
As I grow older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing, and neither do you. I've seen a lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement. This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't.
Raise a toast to crunchy, toasty, Ritz toasted chips.
Yeah. I'll hasten told you he's a evil scholar, did he? All sorts of things to really find out what we can do with what we got. Okay, before we get into testing anything, some of you are saying that they actually updated the ball device to just work a little bit better. I mean, let's see. I mean, I don't know if that... I mean, it kind of popped out alright. It still has that, like, crazy lag feeling to it. Let's see if we can change some of the settings here. Alright, let's just see how this works. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna hit it, and boom. Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of laggy. Let's hit it with an actual octane. So here we go. I'm just gonna roll on up and hit it, and woo! You know, that is a little bit better of a response than it used to be. It's definitely not perfect. It seems like maybe it's a little bit better. If it has been updated and this is as good as it's gonna get, it is not good enough. Alright, let's test some stuff. First thing I want to test is something with the hills here. The first thing, I'm gonna blow it up a little bit because I just want to be able to see the hill a little better. And then I want to see if we can put a prop mover on it. And it looks like we can, folks. I want to build a bunch of hills here that are kind of like overlapping each other. I'm gonna have them like go back and forth. Alright, let's just see what this looks like. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and okay, whoa, what in the world? Oh my gosh, look at this. This looks so funky because the terrain moves with the hills. It looks like some weird rumbling mass down there. Man, I bet if I put a whole bunch of prop movers together, this could be something really weird. Let's see what it's like walking on it. Okay, because you move with the... I set this to my backrooms map. I'm going to convert it to the new system and just see if it works. Okay, now this is a copy of the backrooms because I'm not going to actually mess up my backrooms map. You can see here, this is the original system where I have 84 channels I'm using. I have a ton of devices. I mean, like, there are so many devices on this. So here we go. We're going to convert it. Going now, and we're going to hit confirm on this. And I just want to see what happens. Oh, I guess it's converted. Let's see, guys. On this map, it didn't really change my memory at all. This is all really pretty much maxed out. But let's see. Let's see what this trigger does. I mean, you can see here that it's teleporting to a certain area. Okay. I want to say something a little more complex. Maybe we're going to come over here, and I want to see if these buttons work. The party goers here. So let's just see. I'm just going to hit start game, and we're going to see if it works. Okay, I don't actually remember which one it is. I think it's this cupcake. If I eat this, it'll... Yeah, there it is. It worked! And am I going to die? And waiting for it. Yeah, I died. It still works! And then I should respond. What? Okay, because I didn't hit a checkpoint. Let's see. If we go through this, do I get... What? Yeah! Okay, I want to go see if an entity works. Okay, this is where the entity appears. So we're going to stay right here and see what happens. Okay, here he comes. Oh, look, it's working! He's coming to attack me, but I avoided it. He's really easy to avoid. Yeah, guys, so far, everything's working in the map when I converted it. And this is a pretty involved map. I feel like usually when Epic releases a system like this, it's just like totally bugged. But this is actually working pretty smooth. Man, I have got to play with this more. I feel like the learning curve is gonna be a little hard to get used to, but I feel like once we're used to it, it's gonna be far superior. Alright, let's now get into some pathing tests. So we got our guard here connected to these. I want to see how far this can actually go. Like, how far can the guard actually walk? So like, if I place one this far away, will he walk this far? Okay, it connects that far. Like, how far can this actually go though? Let's go to the middle of the map and just see if it'll connect. Alright, so this is the exact center of the map. Boom, let's see. Or do we get a green line? No green line. Whoa, there's just some weird visual stuff going on. Okay, well, if that's the case, then why wouldn't he be able to walk all the way across the entire map? We're going to place it right there. And look at that. There's the line, and it goes all the way to the... You can see it going all the way to the opposite end. Alright, let's start this.
Hey, what are you doing? I've got 500,000 copies.
Pretty insane little details in Fortnite. This is the bash burner pickaxe, so while the fire is pretty tiny, it's easy to miss a mind-blowing detail. When you step into water, it'll extinguish the flame, and this works for all cosmetics. The tactical shotgun has been in the game for years, but nobody paid attention to this tiny green monitor on the side. If you zoom really far in, you'll notice it's playing a game of... So the other day we experimented with AFK play, and I thought...
Everybody, it's the food. Today I'm reviewing Chaos Island by Eclipse and the Dead Team. If you haven't already, go check out his trailer. And make sure to like and subscribe because we are getting so close and Ace is very, very close to 100 subscribers. I hope you guys all enjoy the review. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Okay, so starting off the video, this is Chaos Island by Eclipse. This is a microclone VR. It's very good, and I'm going to be reviewing it. So I'm going to start off with going back in the middle. And this is like a pure series editor. So I'm going to just keep trying to work on it. I'm going to reshape the storyline a little bit. And I'll start streaming this. You guys will see like a lot more streams from me, like more Battle Royale streams, that's not the creators, but you guys don't really see it like VR. So, my goodness. Okay, so right here, I could upgrade all these ones, okay. So now, sure it's 20.
was actually shocked when I woke up in the morning, looked at this poll, and saw that 56% of people thought that there is nothing wrong with the grass pieces in Fortnite Creative. And now I'm actually I'm convinced even more people don't think there's anything wrong with the grass, because some people in the comments, I won't name them, but some of those people thought I was talking about terrain. I'm not talking about terrain. I'm actually talking about the literal grass pieces in the game. So, what exactly is wrong with them? Well, you can actually go into game right now and find out what is wrong with them. If you, just take out grass pieces, put drops on, and just drop them on any surface, and then you drop an item on top of that grass piece, you can...
Another tune finished.
I want your finger inside me.
Yeah.
Major updates have been released in the 4-year-long YNW Melly case. Things continue to look concerning for the Florida rapper after new evidence was released of his best friend YNW Portland discussing the incident of Sack Chaser and Juvie's passing with the feds. YNW Melly was originally arrested alongside his other best friend YNW Portland, as they are the two main suspects in this court case. For the last 4 years, YNW Melly has been sitting inside of his jail cell. Meanwhile, YNW Portland is on the outside, enjoying life, doing whatever he pleases. Which for a court case resulting in the passing of two members of YNW, this looks a little suspicious. Many people believe that YNW Portland snitched out on YNW Melly to be released, but however, on the night of their arrest, YNW Portland was the only one interviewed by police. Meanwhile, YNW Melly was just sent to his jail cell and no one said a word to him. The interview with YNW Portland and the feds has now been released, and I'm gonna share it with you today.
And I'm driving, ducking for my life, trying to make sure I don't get hit. And you telling me, you telling me about, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna be worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not for you to worry about.
Shit crazy, bro.
But if you tell me it happened there's got to be some evidence there. There's going to be broken glass, just like there's broken glass over here when you guys open the doors and stuff like that. Okay, there's going to be broken glass over there when the windows got out. There's going to be casings from the people at your car. Okay, there's going to be stuff, evidence over there. Okay, right now there's nothing. I kind of think I know what happened because I got information.
Leave a like on the video if you're YNW Melly. I'm curious how many fans are watching today. Now, YNW Portland was explaining on how Sack Chaser and Juvie's passing went down in a very weird way. From the expressions made by the feds in that interview, you could tell that Portland was practically lying, even with the officer stating at the end of the video clip that he has an idea of what really happened. Now, this was later explained in further detail inside of court files. To sum it up, YNW Melly was at a recording studio with Portland, Sack Chaser, and Juvie. The four rappers hopped inside of their Jeep when the session was over, with Portland driving the vehicle. With YNW Portland driving home, he was then later crossed on the road by rival street members that were allegedly using firearms against their vehicle. So him being the driver of the vehicle, he was protecting his side of the car, so turning his vehicle to point Sack Chaser and Juvie towards the rival street members. And that in end is practically how they passed. But what YNW Portland didn't mention was the GPS evidence found within YNW Melly's cell phone. You see, the feds teamed up with T-Mobile in the courtroom. They used YNW Melly's cell phone as a GPS tracking device as it was located in his jeans pocket the whole night. The GPS evidence shared the vehicle being driven into a side street parking lot. The vehicle then sat in park near the back of the parking lot, and YNW Melly was seen stepping out of the car, walking around it in a suspicious way twice before hopping back in. Now, with the vehicle sitting in park for roughly 30 minutes, this GPS evidence practically is sharing that Melly stepped out of the Jeep, walked around it, used his firearm towards it to make it appear as if the car went through a drive-by. Then after an hour passed, YNW Portland then drove Sack Chaser and Juvie to the local hospital for medical attention. Meanwhile, YNW Melly, on the same GPS evidence, was being tracked sprinting home on foot rather than going to the hospital with his two best friends. With this GPS evidence, the YNW Melly case is looking very grim, as Melly's lawyers are now getting desperate on representing their client well enough to even be released on bond for a dentist appointment.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you actually sat down and talked with missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ?
I remember you saying, I won't forget the lead check.
Who talks like that?
You
Can we watch the replay?
I would love it.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, a little bit.
What's up?